and long arms and the willingness to break your opponent's neck. It's not the kind of hold to try on your friends at home. Steve Williams out to prove a point, prove that the Barbarian cannot put that hold on him. And look at Steve Williams. Now there's a powerful man too. He has a look of consternation on his face as he couldn't break that hold. Well-placed hold, and he fights down on that hold. Williams, Dr. Death, fights his way into the ropes. He earns the right to get that hold broken. He did it the easy way by having the referee do it for him. And now he's giving Steve Williams the chance, and Williams isn't sure that he wants to accept it. Ted DiBiase is a back patter. He pats Dr. Death on the back and says, go ahead. Let's show him you're as good as he is. Powerful back muscles on the Barbarian. But the short arms of Steve Williams could be the difference here. He can't get the standard grip on with his hands. He's got to extend those fingers as much as he can, and he has the grip, and now the fingers are sliding apart, and they did slide apart, and now the crowd is coming apart at the seams as they battle first on one side then the other. And here is DiBiase being thrown into Jake the Snake as the turmoil turns into chaos here. Tremendous action, and it has been this way since the matches started early tonight. DiBiase on the outside of the ring, doing a little ranting here and a little raving and slamming the barrier around the ring, as he is known as the Weasel. He'll never live that down. Never live it down. Well, as he got up on the ring, why, there's no cheerleader here. All of a sudden, it dwindled down to a whisper. I still think the vocal cords are getting just a little bit raspy from constant use over the past 3 hours. First match started in this ring 3 hours ago, and we still have action going. Intermissions tonight were exceptionally short. There were 9 matches in this card, and this match is the final event on the bill. And the 10-minute mark as the Barbarian absorbs the shock. But Steve Williams is no dummy. He's a man who has been in 2 sports in his lifetime with conspicuous success, and he knows a lot of answers. That big foot was an answer for the Barbarian. Caught him as he came in and walloped him right across the jaw. Barbarian following him. He just stuck that out, found the right spot, and then let him have it. Side headlock. And there's the touch. It brings in Jake the Snake, and they're calling for the DDT. The DDT. The DDT. Now he's trying to set him up. And there goes Williams, and he ran right into a driving knee. A driving knee. And Jake the Snake went for the DDT, and I want to tell you that DiBiase and Dr. Death are actually DDT conscious. And the moment they feel that arm go around their neck, They are heading for the ropes, even if they're heading feet first and going backwards. Now, the DDT is a hold that Jake the Snake perfected, and I have never seen a man use a grip, that particular grip, with such amazing speed and effectiveness. But right now he's in trouble. He took his eye off Dr. Death, and he is suffering from it. So underneath is Jake the Snake, and the referee talks about that pressure on the throat by the elbow. Headbutt didn't do Steve any good either. He is having trouble trying to orient himself, and as he comes around to Jake, is the touch for the Dibiase, and Jake is in his first real trouble of the night. Jake down, and Dibiase just cannot resist the impulse to brag just a little. Man down is Jake the Snake Roberts. Man up is half of the Mid-South Tag Team Champions. And as Jake the Snake is handed that punishment, it's tough to take. He's being pounded on the head on those blows that Dibiase brings in, and the referee now is tolling a count. He must break the hold by the count of 5, and Jake is looking for a respite from the effective work of Ted Dibiase. Dibiase got into a spot where he could put a stop to Jake's rush to safety. It didn't work. Now they've got Jake the Snake where they can gang up on him, and it's working. On top is Dr. Death hollering for the 3 count. There's 1, 2. Didn't work out that way. Jake got out, and Jake was going to touch, but he didn't make it. Catching a foot in the face can put a stop to a lot of plans. And crotch hold, and there is Jake the Snake. And there he is trying to lay it in there. And he is, I'll tell you, this man is in tremendous physical condition. He drives up there and comes off. Whoa! Oh, man. Dr. Death just did a belly whopper on that ring. He just came off there and fully stretched out. Nothing to protect him. He came across that ring and landed with all of his weight. And here now is a two-fisted engagement as Ted Dibiase gets a sleep hold. Ted Dibiase using the sleep hold on Jake the Snake Roberts. An effective hold that can stop the flow of blood to the brain and do it quickly. 15 minutes have gone by in this battle as Ted Dibiase bears down on Jake the Snake and looks for that chance to stop the oxygen to the brain. The referee's testing the arm, lifting it up and dropping it. That's 2 times. He'll give it another one. And Jake the Snake is waving his arm. That means that Jake the Snake still has control of at least some of his faculties, and he is trying to marshal all of his muscles together. I don't know if he's cheerleading or getting started. Oh, great work. Great work for Jake the Snake. He came down to the canvas and pulled Dibiase's chin down on the top of his head. And that's what happened and exploded to Dibiase. Crotch hold, lift, and slam as the Barbarian now takes over and wants the pair of them. They're looking for the DDT. And there goes the referee. Oh, and the referee literally disappeared in a twinkling. And up in the ring, we've got the Barbarian with the full Nelson, a full Nelson on Steve Williams and pouring it to him, and Steve Williams couldn't get out of it the last time, and Dibiase with that strange loaded glove of his came over there to crash into the Barbarian's head. Here's Jake the Snake. Here is, oh man, he come in to drop Ted Dibiase on his head. There is the three, and the winners and new Mid-South Tag Team Champions are the team of the Barbarian and Jake the Snake Roberts. What a tremendous victory as they win the team in Houston, Texas. An absolutely astounding feat. The speed with which he did that DDT. Jake the Snake is a master craftsman, and Dibiase is out cold up in the ring. Out cold up in the ring for sure. And his partner is this